YouTube, this is going to be a triple review. I've got 3 brand new products to talk about. I'm going to be trying them on for the first time. I'm going to do a wear test with them, and I'll let you guys know what I think about them. This is not a common story for me. I don't usually buy products when they first come out, but I was really interested in these. So I'm going to be reviewing the MAC Rollerwheel. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm excited for this, mainly because I want to use this for a quicker cat eye. That's my entire goal. I think I might be able to get it from this. I've seen some reviews where people give up really quickly. Jeffrey, I'm going to try it. We'll see how that works. I've also got the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Lilac Geode. I know I don't even usually like Becca, but I do like their pressed Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I've always liked them. It's the one product I like from this brand, and I'm really fascinated by this. I'll tell you why when I get to it. And then Julep actually sent me some new foundation concealer, something to try out. This is the Cushion Complexion, and I have it in 4 different shades. I am not going to use 4 shades, but I'll figure out how to use these. Let's jump into this product first. You guys are slowly going to see my makeup build on my face. I'm just going to list everything below in the box if you're interested in anything else that I am wearing. But let's dig into these sticks. I'm really interested in these. So when I went on the Julep and the Ulta website to read the description, they're kind of showing using these as concealer or as highlighting sticks. However, I watched a QVC video on these that showed them more as a foundation. So I'm going to try them as a foundation. The one that is closest to my skin is going to be this 140 Buff shade. So they come in stick form like this, and you just kind of pump out the liquid. And the way that I saw this shown on the QVC video was that you dot this onto your face, and then with your fingers you spread out the product. I do feel like this is going to be a little bit of a slow application. I'm quite intrigued by the fact that we're going back to old ways of applying makeup. So, you know, we have all these eyeshadow brushes, and now we're seeing people start to use their fingers again. And now we have the Beauty Blender, and we're seeing this type of application. But this is absolutely what the point of this is. This is supposed to be a travel-friendly foundation where it's easy to apply it on the go. It's supposed to be light coverage. It has turmeric. I do want to mention that. I think that's genius. I think that one thing we don't see in the makeup world is very much of a blend of makeup and skincare. And turmeric is really good for acne. It helps to fight it off in that it is antibacterial, antimicrobial. I'm not really sure how well this is going to work for concealing, so I'm just going to grab this shade again and try to do a little bit more over the areas where I need more coverage. I do like the first layer. It is really pretty and very skin-like. I think just for the fun of it, I'm going to try this Alabaster shade, which is the absolute lightest shade, for a base of highlight. The recommendation is to go up 1 or 2 shades, but I'm doing some extreme makeup tonight. Okay, I feel like I may have gone too light with doing that. I'm going to back up to 130 in Ivory for under my eyes. It does take a while to get the first application. There it is. Alright, I've got that set with powder. Let's dig into the MAC Rollerwheel. I'm so excited about this. This is the shade Rollin' Black Shine. That's how it looks. Oh. It's actually liquid and you dip it in. Oh, it's really, really small. Oh. I'm going to cover this part up with my thumb and try to work slowly and carefully. it really is extremely difficult to get perfect on your eyelid itself. I'm going to fix my brow and then move on to doing the wing. That really was extremely easy. That's an easy wing, although I don't really know if I got it where I want it. I'm going to go off camera for the rest of this, and I'm going to use a different eyeliner on the lid of my eye. Honestly, that worked out really well for me. What I ended up doing was using it only on the wing, and then filling it in with an eyeliner that works only on the lid. This thing just does not draw wings. Everything will be in the box below. This is fast. This is a fast wing, and it's awful for the lid. So depending on what you're looking for, this may or may not be something of interest. Alright, next we're doing the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Lilac Geode. Really, I only was drawn into this because it claims to be a pink highlighter with a gold shift, and I've never heard of anything like that at all. So, I don't know how well. Oh, you can see that well. That is really pretty. Let me go ahead and swatch this Lilac Geode for you guys. I'm actually surprised by how gold that is. My camera setup is just not the best, guys. I apologize. Hopefully you can see it. But if not, you'll be able to see it on. Well, it's certainly pigmented, as I would expect it to be. Can I pull this off? Boop. I like that look. Okay guys, here's the completed look. I've got the wig to prove it. I'm going to give you guys some first impressions of these products, and then I'm going to take everything out for a very extended test ride. It's going to be a long night tonight. I'll be back in probably 8 or so hours. But anyway, so, first impressions. I am actually quite amazed at how much coverage this Julep cushion complexion gave me. It looks good. It looks good on. I'm worried because of how light it feels that it's not going to last very long on, so I'm definitely going to take this with me tonight, just in case I need to do any touch-ups. What's nice about this is that this little system will travel so well. So yeah, this is probably going to replace my stick foundations for me personally. I like it a lot. One gripe with this product. This is 0.16 ounces for $30, which if they're selling this as a foundation, that is one of the most expensive foundations that I've ever heard of. If they're selling it as a concealer, highlighter, it's half the amount of Tarte and still more, Tarte Shape Tape and still more expensive. I do understand what they're doing with the skincare benefits though, and I do think that is something to mention. The turmeric that I talked about before is something that I recognize from Clarins Double Serum, which is not at all an inexpensive product, not even close. So, you know, this is a nice product. I like what's going on. I do think the price should be mentioned. Now, as for the MAC Rollerwheel, I love this. Let me move my hair out of the way. My hair. I love it. That is exactly what I wanted. I am not the kind of person who uses the tape method to get my my wing correct. It doesn't work for me because it either pulls up my foundation, and if I'm putting on foundation afterwards, I mess up my wing. I like this, but know that this is seriously going to appeal to a certain audience who happens to be me, and if you are the kind of person who's got your eyeliner down but not your wing, you might like this. Last but not least, the Becca Lilac Geode definitely did not disappoint. That is so super pretty. I mean, it is $38. I always have this weird experience when I put on one of these Shimmering Skin Perfectors, and I'm just like, la-da, done. $38. Done. It's always bizarre because, you know, I just did my eyeshadow and that takes so much longer and it's really not that much more expensive if we're being real here. But yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's incredibly trendy. I'm sure that in a few years we're gonna wonder why we did this to our cheeks, but for now we look fab. Alright guys, I'm headed out. I will see you later. Alright guys, I'm back. It's been about 8 hours and I never retouched. So I'm actually pretty impressed. I never really thought about it because the foundation didn't wear off unevenly. You know how when you see your foundation starting to look rough, that's when you like start addressing it? That never actually happened. So even though I do have all my blemishes coming through now, it never bothered me the whole night. So I'm pretty darn impressed with the foundation. The Becca mostly wore off. I mean, you still can see some remnants of it. I gotta say though, I think my favorite part of this whole review trial, it's this roller wheel. I was so happy every time I looked in the mirror and saw it. I'm so pleased with it. I'm so happy I found a product that does what that product does. Alright guys, that is my review and wear test of 3 new products. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Peace out, YouTube.